Hello, welcome to the first episode of Technique Weekend, where over this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, starting it early, gonna showcase you 4 different production techniques that I may or may not use, some that I've researched, some that I've been using for a long time. If you're watching this on YouTube, the links to the videos that I used to research this will be in the description. If you're watching it on the blog, they'll be in the blog, just so you have a reference as to what else to do if this doesn't give you enough information. But without further ado, here's the first one, and it's called parallel distortion. So you've probably heard of parallel EQing and parallel compression, which are pretty common, but one that's a lot less common and almost just used in either lo-fi stuff or heavy metal is parallel distortion. And it really helps with vocals to give them a much higher crackle, especially with people like me, where I'm sort of new to doing the vocal fries and my voice isn't as cracky as a professional's would be. So this is my own mix here. I also did a mix analysis of this in another blog. So I have my screen vocals here, and I'm going to show you how to do parallel distortion. So it is pretty much almost exactly the same way that you do parallel compression, but I'm going to go over exactly how I do it specifically. So I'm going to do Alt-Shift-N. I'm going to do Control-Shift-N to create a new mono track, audio track. And I'm going to call it parallel. Is that how you spell it? Cool. Parallel distortion. And there we go. I'm going to chuck it right next to my stream. The stream is a auxiliary send because all of my streams are actually up here somewhere. Oh no, they're here. So yeah, these 3 consolidate into this one auxiliary track that is right here. Okay. I'm actually just gonna take away these effects just so that it's not as annoying. Just so you can hear the rawness of it. Okay, so usually I would do this for the whole track, but so I'm just gonna output it to a bus that isn't being used yet, which is bus number 24. And you can either do this, you can either create a new track using the sends instead of creating one yourself, but buses allow me to keep track of it a little better. And I've already made the track here, so if you already made a track for it, you may as well use a bus. And Alt click this to set it to normal. And you change the input of the parallel distortion to the output of the send. And now if you record enable this, I'm actually going to mute it so it doesn't double up, it will print onto the track like this. Get up and break the moment. Very nice. So, God, I sound like Gordon Ramsay. So now on this parallel distortion channel, we're gonna take it off record enable, and then chuck whatever kind of distortion that you like. I find that this air distortion is just really, really digital and it doesn't sound nice at all. I prefer to use this M saturator here. Get up and break the momentum. So I'm just changing the threshold. Put the threshold down to nothing so it starts saturating straight away. And then if I chuck the input gain all the way in, and I sort of change the output gain to record it. Get up and break the momentum. Get up and break the momentum. Get some, the world ain't gonna make ya. Get up. So now they are absolutely saturated to the max. So now if I play my normal one, get up. You know what, I'm actually gonna I'm gonna chuck this parallel distortion right down. Get up and break the momentum. And you listen as I put this parallel distortion in, how much cracklier the voice gets, and it really gives a nice edge to it. Maybe not by itself, but when it's in the mix, definitely.
Get up and break the momentum. Get up.
So that's about the point here, about -15, where it will start to really sound stupidly overdone. So
Get up and break the momentum. Get up and break the.
So you can just hear how it just gives it this tiny little edge. I'll do it once again, just to show you. This is normal.
Get up and break the momentum.
And now this is with the distortion.
Get up and break the momentum. Get some.
You could really go overboard and just chuck this all the way up.
Get up and break.
So I found a good medium now.
Get up.
Undo all of these. And I'll show you how it sounds like in the whole mix.
Get up and break the momentum. Get up and break the momentum. Get some, the world ain't gonna make ya. Get up and break the momentum.
Yeah, so that's it. Nice, short and sweet. As all of these videos this week probably will be, but they're just nice little tricks that it's good to know in the back of your head. It's so easy to learn, and even if you will never use it, it's just good to have something so easy to learn in the back of your mind. So maybe one day when you do come across a band that maybe needs this, they need a little more crackle in their voice, you know, I know exactly what to do. Parallel distortion. Okay, so the next one I'll be showcasing a reverse reverb using on the voice to create a awesome effect, which is a really cool effect that adds some nice flair. But that's it for me now.